Hello Star Wars fans, it's Mr. Corellian, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Sirch figure, the Nikto Jedi Knight from the Attack of the Clones, and it's part of the vintage collection. So let's get started. So right off the bat, let's talk about his accessories first, because I think there's some of the more interesting things about him. So first of all, he's got this this great blue saber. Now, I've seen videos of it where it's more of a clear saber, but this is a definitely blue saber, almost vibrant blue. So maybe they've packaged two different types with him. They've changed them a little bit, but it's got a nice little hilt. It's unique. It's not you know, a generic hilt or whatever. And he also has one of the standard unlit hilts with the peg in it, so it can clip onto his belt just like that, and that works really nicely. It even stays on when you're moving him around and stuff. And then he has this this great Jedi robe, and what I really like about this is, I guess I like the color. I like all the frayedness. It's just a unique fabric. It's a different fabric than what they normally use for the Jedi robes, you know, the big dark robes. But he's got this bright robe. It's kind of made of canvas, and it fits on him pretty well. It's great mostly just because it's unique. I haven't seen one like that before. And this is him without the robe, looking pretty cool. You'll notice right away that this guy's head sculpt is really good. It's extremely detailed, just done with absolute precision. All these, you know, wrinkles on his face and little you know, scales on his head. It's sculpted very, very well. The other place where he has skin is on his hands here, which are a very interesting shape. He's got, you know, articulated fingers there that are, well, not articulated, but, you know, fingers. And then on the back side, it's kind of one big lump of skin. So that's kind of neat and unique. And he's got a really good body sculpt to go with the great head and hands. What I really like about it is that it's got a very smart variation of materials. That you have some, you know, your normal hard plastic for most of him, but then this little flap right here is a soft rubber, and then he actually has soft goods, you know, bottom part of his, I don't know what you call it, of his shirt, of his tunic. And I've always liked that. I really like that with the Clone Wars Shakti figure. Just any figure where they make smart decisions choosing what parts of them they want to be made out of what material always makes for a better overall figure. Yeah, and then, you know, all the sculpting of his plastic parts are good. There's nothing like fantastic. This isn't, you know, an amazing figure, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with him. The paint is applied nicely, all the sculpting is detailed where it needs to be, and plain where it doesn't need to be detailed. The colors are good, and really he just has this great overall look. He's got a really interesting, unique look. It's kind of fun to have one of the background Jedis, you know, not one of the main ones, you know, Mace Windu or Ki-Adi-Mundi or Obi-Wan. You know, it's nice to get these extraneous Jedis, especially if you're into collecting Jedi. But I actually got this because I like the weird aliens, and I thought this guy would go great with Jabba's Palace collection, because you take off that Jedi robe here, and he would fit in with Jabba's thugs just fine. I mean, Jabba's got all sorts of Niktos and Weequays and all those weird aliens, so I thought this guy would do great in that. As for articulation, he's very standard. He has a ball head, although because he's got all these spikes coming off of his face, the head doesn't really move as well as a ball should. It feels more like swivel, but it is a ball head. He's got ball hinge shoulders and elbows, swivel wrists, swivel legs, swivel waist, ball knees, and ball feet. So still, there's nothing to complain about this guy at all. He's an all-around good figure. There's not anything that makes him particularly outstanding, but he's still definitely worth a buy. I'm giving him a solid 4 out of 5. And if you're interested in either Jedi or, like I said, he'd fit great in a Jabba's Palace collection, I would definitely plan on picking this guy up. So, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.